The serenity of Pahalgam, a picturesque town nestled in the Himalayas, was shattered on April 22, 2025. A heinous terror attack, orchestrated by enemies of peace, claimed the lives of 26 innocent civilians, most of whom were tourists. The attack sent shockwaves through India, evoking outrage and grief across the nation. The perpetrators, seeking to destabilize the region and instill fear, had crossed a line. India, however, would not be cowed. The nation's resolve solidified, demanding justice for the victims and a decisive response to the menace of terrorism. In the aftermath of the Pahalgam tragedy, India's leadership vowed to dismantle the infrastructure of terror and hold the perpetrators accountable. The nation's security apparatus went into overdrive, meticulously gathering intelligence and planning a calibrated response. A clear message was being sent. India would no longer tolerate the use of its neighbor's territory as a launchpad for violence. The time for strategic restraint was over. The stage was set for Operation Sindoor, a testament to India's unwavering commitment to safeguarding its sovereignty and protecting its citizens. The operation, named after the Sanskrit word for vermilion, symbolized the impending doom awaiting the enemies of peace. It signified India's determination to paint the canvas of terrorism red with the blood of its perpetrators. The operation was not just about retribution, it was about sending a clear and unambiguous message to the sponsors of terrorism. Their safe havens would no longer remain impenetrable. It was about demonstrating India's resolve to take the fight to the enemy's doorstep and dismantle their capacity to inflict violence. In the pre-dawn hours of May 7, 2025, Operation Sindoor was unleashed with surgical precision. The Indian Air Force, spearheading the operation, launched a series of coordinated airstrikes targeting terror infrastructure across the line of control and deep within Pakistan. The operation was meticulously planned and executed, leveraging advanced intelligence and cutting-edge weaponry. 9 high-value terror launch pads, identified as training grounds and operational hubs for anti-India terror groups, were obliterated. Among the targets were facilities belonging to Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, and Hizbul Mujahideen, organizations with a long history of orchestrating attacks on Indian soil. These launch pads, nestled in remote and rugged terrain, were believed to house hundreds of terrorists, along with their trainers, handlers, and a vast cache of weapons and explosives. The strikes effectively neutralized these facilities, disrupting the terrorists' training, planning, and operational capabilities. The operation marked a paradigm shift in India's counterterrorism doctrine. It signaled a departure from the policy of strategic restraint that had characterized India's response to previous attacks. Operation Sindoor demonstrated India's willingness to cross the threshold and strike at the heart of terrorist infrastructure, even if it meant venturing deep inside enemy territory. Operation Sindoor's impact reverberated far beyond the immediate vicinity of the targeted terror camps. The operation involved deep strikes into Pakistan, reaching locations previously considered off-limits. This bold maneuver sent shockwaves through Pakistan's military establishment, exposing the vulnerability of their strategic depth. The message was clear. India would no longer be constrained by artificial lines or self-imposed limitations in its pursuit of terrorists. One of the most significant aspects of the operation was its reach. Indian fighter jets penetrated deep into Pakistani airspace, striking targets in Punjab province and the Bahawalpur region. These strikes were not random acts of aggression, but carefully calibrated to target specific locations known to harbor terrorist infrastructure. The fact that Indian jets could penetrate so deep into Pakistani airspace without encountering significant resistance raised serious questions about Pakistan's air defense capabilities. The deep strikes were not merely about destroying physical infrastructure. They were about delivering a psychological blow to the terrorists and their backers. The message was clear. Nowhere was safe for those who sought to harm India. This new posture of proactive counterterrorism, demonstrated through Operation Sindoor, sent a strong deterrent signal to both terrorists and their state sponsors. Section 4. Precision and Restraint. A calculated response. While Operation Sindoor showcased India's military prowess and its willingness to take decisive action, it was equally a testament to the country's commitment to restraint and proportionality. The operation was meticulously planned and executed to minimize collateral damage and avoid civilian casualties. The targets were chosen with utmost care, ensuring that only terrorist infrastructure was engaged. This precision was crucial in conveying a powerful message to the international community. India's actions were not driven by vengeance but by a commitment to protecting its citizens and upholding international law. The precision strikes were a testament to the advanced capabilities of the Indian Armed Forces. The use of smart bombs and other precision-guided munitions ensured that the damage was confined to the intended targets.